How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane, and I'm here to give you my episode 1 review of Chainsaw Man. Told you I wouldn't forget about it. Yes, today's episode, or should I say last Tuesday's episode, this past Tuesday episode, is called Dog and Chainsaw. Before I go any further, because this is a treat, please hit that like button, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell right next to that to be cued in for more stuff like this. I promise I'm going to try to do these more on time, meaning that these will either be up, if not on the Tuesday, they'll probably be the Wednesday after. TVMA, done by Mappa, and in conjunction with Cygames Studios. Cygames, the maker of such stuff such as, what is that series I'm thinking of? Grand Blue Fantasy. They just had a fighting game, Grand Blue Fantasy. I think that might be someone else. I'm just going to quickly look up Cygames Studio. But yes, actually, yeah, they did Shadowverse, Princess Connect, Zombieland, Saga Revengeance. Dang, they actually have a lot of anime. Oh, these are the Yuri on Ice guys. Didn't watch Yuri on Ice because it's not my kind of thing. But, yeah, no. Made in Abyss too. Oh, these guys have a lot of stuff. I don't know why I didn't know all the things that Cygames have done. But, regardless of that. Wow. So, this manga has been super hyped. Overhyped. Well, you know what? No, I will say overhyped. I say overhyped because there's a particular character with the horns and the red hair that everybody's like, oh, I'll be the dog for you. Woofy, woof, woof, whatever. I think it's Power. I believe her name was Power. Like, I've seen so much art. I know so much hype about this thing, and I've never had an opportunity to read it or take an opportunity to read it. Don't get a lot of chances to read manga nowadays, everybody. That sucks getting older, but for you guys, I actually might take some time to read some manga. What else am I looking for? Yeah, Chainsaw Man. Now, I am doing this differently. Usually in my anime reviews, I like to, talk about bit by bit. It's actually how I like watching some videos. Some of my favorite YouTubers, like Black Nerd Andre. Please follow Black Nerd Comedy if you are not. He is entertaining, to say the least. That's how he's done a lot of his stuff. Now, granted, I am at the disadvantage of not being able to give you guys some editing with pictures and all that other stuff. But this one, I kind of want to try to do this like how I do a lot of my movie and Marvel reviews. So, I'm just going to talk about it. Now, Denji's life is shit. I'm going to have a little bit of cursing in here because this is TVMA. I am allowed that. So, Denji's life is shit. His father killed himself before he could even... guess I can't say that. He unalived himself. He took a rope and pulled it. And he had a son. I'm going to guess that Denji was at least 16, maybe 12 or 13. No, he wasn't 16. I meant to say 6. I think he's 6 or 12 or 13 at the time. He's pretty much a teenager now. Pretty much like maybe 16, 15, right? And father unaligned himself because he owed the yakuza 700,000 yen. And the guy who's the boss, who you would think, oh, he's kindly mean, man. No, the first meeting with him, he says, hey, I don't care if you got to whore yourself out, whatever you got to do. Have us our money by tomorrow or we're going to chop you up into bits. And this is how he meets Pochita, the little chainsaw dog. In this world, there are devils and devil hunters. Now, first thing I'm going to say off the bat, a devil hunter, not a unique concept. Things that I like about anime, I like world building, which this has firmly gripped me. This is what's going to make me continue coming back because I want to know more about these devil hunters. There's public devil hunters. Apparently, that's devils being around is a thing. That is a thing. Devil May Cry. This very could well be in Dante's world, which would also mean that it's part of Capcom universe. So I'm going to not go there. But maybe. I mean, Dante is technically in the Shin Megami Tensei world. Could also be in this somehow. Because there are devils. We see Tomato Devil and Zombie Devil this time around. And boy, oh boy. And the Chainsaw Dog Devil, Pochita. Pochita met him because Pochita got shot. And, he was ready to attack him like, Gurr with the chainsaw whirl. And he said, look, if you're going to kill me, just kill me. And Pochita just lays down. Hey, her devils get, they get healed by drinking blood. Take my blood. Bites him, gets his blood. But hey, here's the deal. I help you, you help me. I don't want to die after all, right? What's crazy about the devil hunters, now devil hunters are public service, but yakuza, apparently the devil's bodies can go for a lot of money on the black market, which is why they have him employed. Matter of fact, he proved his worth by having Pochita and use him to kill a devil and say, hey, and be a devil hunter for you. That's what's going to grip me into this universe. I want to know more. Are these other devil hunters, are they anything like him? I saw a character, and I saw him in the intro, but not before. I actually saw this character once before. Forgot his name, but I love the design of him. He looks close to the Chainsaw Man. And let's talk about more. First of all, let's talk about the movie references in the opener alone. Banging song, by the way. Amazing ending song, too. I pulled up some of these. So we have, you can, other people have done side-by-sides, but I'm just going to read these off. We have Chainsaw Massacre, which, we have Pulp Fiction, which I picked up. We have Sadako versus Kayako. Didn't know that one. We have No Country for Old Men. Knew that one. We have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Did not know that. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Definitely knew that one. It was funny to watch it. Don't Look Up, which I didn't see that one, but okay. Jacob's Ladder. Didn't see that one either. Constantine. Did definitely see. I'm talking about Keanu Reeves as Constantine. We have Big Lebowski. I mean, come on. The ball thing. Come on. We have Reservoir Dogs, which makes tons of sense given that they all wear suits in black and white. Thor: Love and Thunder, which, I mean, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, power. Yeah, come on. Messiah of Evil. I did not watch that one. Goodbye Eerie reference. No, it's a manga. It's a manga reference, but there's Dante's Divine Comedy, which again oh yeah, it was flashed for a second in there when he pulls the ripcord. CMS letters and Chainsaw Man. I have no clue what that means. Chainsaw and Man. Who cares? The Parasite, the snail parasite is in this one. We have Evangelion reference. Metaphor of Knowledge reference, which is a famous animated picture where there's a guy who's just staring at a mural. That's a beautiful picture. And then this guy is standing on top of books and looks over the mural and sees the trash and horrificness that is the world. There's the Mickey Mouse dog house dance, which just hilarious. Now, I've gone through all of those. There's probably more that I missed. Let's talk about Denji and Pochita. How does Denji become this Chainsaw Man? Well, first of all, I actually want to run through some of the things that this dude has done. He still owes 38,040,000 yen, which, since we're by a computer, let's just do 38 mil yen to US dollars, so we can understand how far in debt he's in, which is a thing that is $255,000 US. Damn. Which, as someone who has gone to university and college before, I can understand that whole debt thing. Not to that extent, but we can understand it, right? Holy hell, that's a lot of money. But devil hunting easily pays 300K, even though he has not only sold an eye. That's in the beginning. That's why he has an eye patch. He sold an eye for, what is that? I have here. Where are my notes? Dang it, guys. Sold his eye for 300,000. He gets 600,000 a month chopping down trees. He sold a kidney for 1.2 million, and he barely got 100K for one of his balls. But when Pochita, so we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to why he's fully healed. So he's doing all this. He's apparently good at what he does. Killing, because the tomato demon looks pretty dang huge. But now his boss leads him some. By the way, the a-hole that was driving the car told him to give him 100 yen if he ate the cigarette. He's like, oh yeah, I'll do it. He puts it in his mouth. didn't eat it, spit it out, but got the hunter again. And his whole dream is he's like, I'm probably gonna die before I get out of debt. I want a girlfriend. I want to be able to, I want a girlfriend who will hug each other before we go to sleep. We'll play video games together. I want to be able to have bread with jam on it because I hear that's what people normally eat. But him and Pochita are forced to just eat regular old white bread. So this boss calls him back. They go to this abandoned warehouse. He's leading them through. And the worst thing that could ever happen, he says, Denji, you're loyal. He even said this to the driver earlier. He said, you're loyal like a dog. You do everything we ask without question. And he's like, I just don't like the stink of dogs. And he gets stabbed from behind. Stabs him and Pochita because he holds Pochita here. Stabbed. Well, even Yakuza want power. He made a deal with this devil here, and the devil wants to kill devil hunters. It's the zombie devil, which looks like a zombie, has a head like a zombie, right? But this massive lump of two tentacle and mass, and there's hundreds. Okay, maybe not hundreds, but easily like 50 zombies, tons of zombies. And I say zombies because we also see connected to the boss man is this tether that's connected to the zombie. And he goes, yeah, these dudes are so stupid. They're suckers. I offered to give them a piece of my power. And here's the kicker. When you get the power from me, you turn into a zombie. Now, I hate devil hunters because you guys like to kill us devils. So guess what? Tells all of them, chop up his body, throw it in the trash. Denji tries to get away. You would think in any other anime, someone would come in and save him, right? He would get away. Much like the other Mappa, I'm pretty sure Mappa, yeah, just like the other Mappa anime, Demon Slayer. Like I said, devil hunting is not a rare type of genre or title. We have, like I said, Devil May Cry. We have Demon Slayer. We have, oh my God, we have Blue Demon, which is literally the church fighting Satan, devil and demons and stuff. We've had this before, and each time that we have something like those that are good, it is the world around it, the abilities, the powers, and the characters that keep you coming back for more. Which Blue Demon got more recognition. I wish they would do something with the anime instead of it being on hiatus, but that's neither here nor there. So he does not make it. He does trip. Apparently, throwing something down will trip a zombie, but they get him. They stab him over and over again. He's dying. He's cut up in a dumpster. This is TVMA. If you have children. And your children, I don't even think even if your children have watched scary stuff before, don't have them watch this shit. I'm not a big fan of gore. I'm not a big fan of blood. But this intrigues me. This deeply intrigues me in the worst way. So I'm hooked in now. I am hooked in now. Chops him up. The blood from his mouth trickles down, gets to Pochita. Pochita's healed, and Pochita remembers one day when they were cutting down trees together. Remember, he uses Pochita's body. And actually, that's where the orange on his head comes from, little Pochita. He remembers Denji saying, hey, I'm probably going to die while he's feeding him bread. Hey, I'm probably going to die one day, killing a demon. I heard that some devils, same difference. I hear that some devils can actually possess people and take their bodies. If you can do that, use my body. I want you to have a normal life and die a normal death. Please make my dream come true. Now, meanwhile, while he's remembering all this, we see cords pulling his cut off hands, arms, and legs together. And we hear Pochita is in his chest beating. And he gets up and he looks down. And inside his mindscape, I love the mindscape. So many wonderful things happen in mindscapes. Inside his mindscape, he's talking to Pochita. He's like, oh, you took over my body. Awesome. Pochita barks once, but then Pochita speaks and says, oh, I know I wrote this down somewhere. Oopsie doodles. Says to him he would give him his heart But here's the deal. Show me your dream. That's the deal. I love the concept when you have like the thing of beings like demons, devils, Akuma, whatever you want to call them. Oh yeah, D. Gray Man is another one that's about devil hunters, what they call them, exorcists. But I digress. Another good one that Shonen Jump, I don't know why they let that go, but whatever. Makes a deal. And I love this concept of like this mascot character that shows up potentially, I haven't read the manga, potentially for just one episode. I hope he talks to him in his mindscape, or at least is able to manifest him somehow. Because I like Pochita. Pochita's adorable. And that's the deal. When he gets up, he's out of the trash. You're still in the zombie world. No, you're still in the zombie territory. So that you're going to have to deal with that. And lo and behold, they come at him. And he's thinking to himself, he's like, man, you guys really wanted that much more. You guys had so much and you still wanted more. And then he thinks, I love that he reflects on himself and thinks to himself, well, you know what? I wasn't just happy with my life that I had with Pochita. So I guess I have no right to judge anybody. So I get you there. But if you try to get in our way and try to hinder our dream, you all will die. Which that's when the chainsaws come out. His head morphs into the chainsaw. He is now the Chainsaw Man. Which a lot of 3D visuals. I kind of hope somewhere in the future they do it like Demon Slayer, where sometimes he's drawn and then sometimes he's 3D animation. I like that a lot more than just the straight 3D of him. Although Pochita, he's drawn. Pochita is 3D, very obviously 3D. You can even tell from this angle as well. But I kind of hope they switch it to that. So, interesting thing to note. Denji already had sharp teeth. He had sharp teeth from the very beginning. And the saddest thing of all, is that he was coughing up blood. He heard that his mother died from a rare blood disease where she started coughing up blood. So that's why he has no mom. I love that all this is neatly wrapped in a bow. We get exposition because he talks to his dog friend. This is how you do exposition. Anyway, yeah, so he was kind of gonna die anyway. The zombie devil's like, wait a minute, you don't smell like a human. You're not a human. You're like me. I ain't trying to hear any of that. While he's mowing down zombies and the thing's throwing zombies at, he jumps on this thing. He cuts out its eye. It's flinging more bodies. It wants to kill him. He chainsaw rides the tentacle all the way to it and cleaves it clean in half. Well, I thought that would have made the other zombies stop. But they're all still walking. He's like, oh, you guys are basically devils now. And hey, you hired me to be a devil killer, right? As a matter of fact, if I kill all of you, I won't owe you anything. With his long devil tongue hanging out, and he's just hacking away. Now, I love that coming to this scene, it was night, it was raining, it was moon. He's been killing demons all night, and he's still standing up. And I guess that woman is power, because when her and two other people that look like, Reservoir Dogs all in suits and stuff come up from the intro, and they're like, oh, well, someone beat us to it. And he's standing there, and one guy goes, oh, there's a devil here. She's like, he doesn't smell like he smells like neither a devil nor a human. And she walks right up to him, and they're like, is he possessed? No, she can tell by someone's face they're not possessed. But right before she says this, he's like, hug me. And he's about to fall back, and she literally hugs him and keeps him up. Good for you, Denji. After this point, the chainsaw and the helmet, the head thing, all that stuff, which you can see some yellow eyes in there, which is cool. All that stuff just melts right off. So she can tell he's not possessed, kind of. And, she lays him down. He's on her lap. And she's saying, so you got two options here. I can kill you like a devil, or you can come with me. I'm a devil hunter from the public service, and you can just work with me, do what I say. I'll clothe you, I'll feed you like a dog. And his head kind of turns and looks at all the dead zombies that he's already killed, zombie devil people he's already killed, and he looks up at her. Well, when you put it that way, what's for breakfast? She's like, bread with jam, salad. Who eats salad for, well, I've eaten the salad for breakfast, but come on. Come on, you could have said eggs with toast and some pancakes or something. But salad, coffee, and there's probably a dessert. He says that's awesome, and that's where this is over. This is pretty damn good. For an opening episode, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 because we have the setup. This guy has a horrible life. He will eat a cigarette for 100 yen, which is like 1 cent, kind of. It was 1 cent. I don't think it's worth $1. I think 1,000 yen is $1. I think. But oh boy, actually, here we'll figure that out right now. I want to make sure I'm not wrong. 100 yen to USD is 67 cents. Oh my god. So yeah. Orphan guy who's gonna die is good at devil hunting already. Seems like a good deal. So now we get to figure out what is the through line. Who's gonna be the main villains? Is there gonna be some big devil that they can't match? Will there be a devil guy that's like Chainsaw Man here who wants to kill everybody and they have to rely on him? I need to see what these other devil hunters' powers are. If they're not like him, I need to know. Now that I know that people can just have sharp teeth here and not be possessed, that would not be a dead giveaway. That's just a character trope at this point. But yeah, 5 out of 5 for intro. I like how the exposition was thoroughly explained via him talking to Pochita. I like how the world is semi-explained from the asshole yakuza boss talking to the other guy saying, you know, they don't give yakuza the bodies. They do whatever they need to do with it. Even Denji even knew you had to burn the seeds of the tomato demon so more don't sprout up. He's knowledgeable. I think he's in his I think he's 16. I gotta look up this guy's age because he's well adept and he's now being thrust into a more organized world where it's like this kind of reminds you like Pope, like the assassin kind of guy, right? The guy that's like, hey, look, I have no family, I have no friends. My one friend is inside of me at the moment, and what else do I have to do but hunt devils? Why not? So look forward to this coming Tuesday. But if you've seen Chainsaw Man, if you've read Chainsaw Man, if you are a fan of the Chainsaw Man, let me know in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy this first outing into the anime sphere for this thing? I'm actually kind of interested. Like, how many people does Mappa have working for them that they can do this and Demon Slayer? Because we're getting a Demon Slayer trailer. It's going to be in the middle of some type of TV special, December 10th in Japan. So obviously we're gonna see it, obviously. But if Demon Slayer doesn't show up until January, that probably gives this enough time to breathe. This will probably be done with the first 12 or 13 episodes. Who knows? Hopefully this isn't a Noragami situation where we get 2 seasons and things don't finish up. I've watched a lot of anime that I wish they would finish. Anyway, again, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. And don't forget to share. As always, guys, thank you for coming out to listen to me ramble about. Do you like this form of me talking about the animus? Let me know. If you prefer a style like this, I will gladly mix more of those in as opposed to giving you play-by-play. Because, hey, look, it's the same amount of time, but it's just not monotonous. Monotonous? Don't know if I'm saying that right. Tell me if I'm saying that right or not. Anyway, be good, be blessed. Wash them hands. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Either way it goes. Please don't be a jerk. Realize that there's someone out there that cares about you, that would rather be talking to you today than be missing you tomorrow. As always, guys, this is Shane. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This is Chainsaw Man. I enjoyed it. This is Chainsaw Man. I'll see you guys next time.